Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 26 of Trials and Trebuchets. I am your dungeon master, Luke, and joining me is...
Evening, everybody who is listening in. This is Ben, who's very exhausted, and I will be playing the level 4 gnome wizard, Winsler Wallaby, and the cat who may or may not be asleep right now, like me, Mr. Wiggles.
But, Ben,
What?
this episode releases in the mornings.
Why? I mean, I could
Because
still,
they
I could still be
release
tired
at 5
in the morning.
But you said good evening.
said good evening.
Yeah, who cares?
And they come out in the morning.
Yeah, but some people might listen to it when it's evening. I'm just accommodating for them,
If you
know?
listen to this show in the evening, let us know.
Put in the comments below.
Let us
listen to us so
know-
that
let
they'll
us
fall
know
asleep
because-
because we're that boring.
Yeah, let
Like
us know
and
because I am
follow.
thinking of you.
All you Australians, for whom it is night when the episode drops.
Yep.
Yo, how you doing?
Hey everyone, it's me, Carla, and I play the level 4 Tiefling Rogue Integrity Addleberry, coming to you with a message just for Korca. We'll be kicking your butt all over the place. You rock.
What?
What song is that
Wait,
Was that just weird slam poetry?
No! I
Cynthia,
can't sing the entire
Cynthia.
thing!
supposed to be? Korca died
I don't know what
for
that
our
was supposed to
sin,
be.
the
Fine,
us.
do you want me to try it out?
Sure.
You got fear on your face, you big poop face, kicking your butt all over the place.
Oh,
'Cause he's a
my
rock,
God.
get it?
Oh.
Poop on your face? Is that what you said?
You big poop
Fear?
face.
Oh, you big poop face. Sorry.
Yes.
Why
I
am
just
I?
blacked
Why am I
out.
having severe deja vu right now?
Because Carla always sings.
Yeah, you're right.
Hi, I'm Sarah, and I play Mira Marchand, the level 4 half-elf bard. It's been nice knowing you.
Oh.
hi, I'm Sam. I play Serenep Cinderman. I'm a level 4 human sorcerer, and I'm ready to leave Patter, please. Like, please. Please.
I'm
Luke?
super ready
Rude.
to.
Let us
Let's
out.
end this.
Please.
Let's end this.
Luke, this
Please
place
be
has been
finale.
horrible to me.
Last time on Trials and Trebuchets, the students had a long overdue, albeit brief rest in the Spud Sack Tavern before descending to the Imperial Lair, alongside a small army of revolutionary rootnewts. After breaking through the front door, the students had a brief encounter with the head Inquisitor Yona before chasing her into the Emperor's chamber. Within, they found Korca and a recaptured Kreska, and then declined the chief's offer to leave with their lives at the cost of abandoning their mentor artists. We left off with the students preparing to battle against the Emperor Chief and his right hand, and that's
His left hand
Obviously.
as well.
his left hand is there too, and so is his right hand, and so is Yona.
And fucking Yona's shoulder is also back. Like, how dare you?
Yes. So when we last left, so yeah, they met in the hallway. Serenep broke invisibility and threw her extendo fork at Yona, breaking a piece of her shoulder off. Yona fled into the Imperial chambers. Korca used the Heart of Gold, a MacGuffin introduced late in the arc because someone got murdered and was supposed to talk to you about it, but he was dead. So
Oh,
sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry for breaking, the immersion there, but a little peek behind the
I
curtain
mean,
never
nothing
hurts.
ever really goes to plan.
No, it doesn't. It's great. And so Korca used the Heart of Gold, a large molten golden heart.
Wow,
to,
I never would have guessed.
Whoa! To restore Yona's shoulder, and as well as give her some pretty cool arm scythe things.
What? I
And
don't
you're in
remember
the
that.
Imperial. Yeah, pay attention, nerd.
Oh, shit, we're we're
Um,
totally gonna die then.
So, to describe the
As
room,
opposed to
right
before, when we were going to be completely fine.
Oh yeah, but this time we're definitely gonna die.
Yeah.
to describe the room, just before we start, there is a long 10-foot wide bridge that connects from the doors all the way to a kind of a square on its side is technically a diamond, right? Like a diamond shaped platform. Like you connect the side, like the tip of a square,
Yep.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
what you mean.
and then there's a throne on it, and then and it connects to the wall on the other side. There's some pillars, And then there's 2 doors on either side of or like a door on either side of the throne that are just tiny little like back access doorways to the room. And then in the very center of this platform, there is the large throne where Korca was sitting. Korca's a 14-foot tall, jet black elemental. He has bright green emerald eyes. Ore and gemstones cover his body, almost like he just like looks like a beautiful rock formation. And he holds in his hand a very large molten gold heart. Chained up on the floor is a blue root newt, Kreska. She's awake and just hanging out there, but chained up nonetheless. And then to his right is Yona, a 6.5-foot tall, a elemental. Her right shoulder is now composed of it looks like almost a molten gold, but it seems to be solid. And along her arm, it's running along her arms, and she has 2 large, almost scythes coming out of them. Because it's cool, and I thought it was cool. And now you all are standing here, and Faramel is with you, and everything's great. The root newts are taking care of business out in the hallway, and I need everyone to roll initiative.
What if we just throw Faramel in the front first and just let him go to town?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, well, we're dead.
10.
21.
Okay.
She's killed once and she'll kill again.
No,
17.
please, no.
I got a 4.
Cool.
Mr. Wiggles got an 11.
Okay.
I mean, okay, that's better.
This is not a good start.
It is definitely not, but I mean, like, it's the best we got.
Don't worry that much, y'all.
Just to be clear, the
We're
triangle
worried.
is at the end of the bridge?
Yeah, like the bridge comes up and connects to
Okay,
like something.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
How long is
almost
the
like a
bridge?
baseball. It's probably like 40 feet, 50 feet long.
Okay.
To describe the shape a bit better, it's like a baseball diamond, like a home plate,
Okay,
if you know what that looks like.
Yes.
totally.
Or I just think of it as an
This is a
extremely
D&D
skinny...
podcast. I feel like the sports metaphor is going to go over a lot
Sorry,
of people's
y'all.
Or
heads.
I used to
think of
play
it like this
baseball.
way. It's just an extremely skinny ice cream cone.
Yeah, no,
Sort of.
not at all.
The whole
But it's like-
if it was a cone,
but it's like-
If it was a triangle, I would say
No,
it's a
but
triangle.
no, but like the part where you hold it is just like a straight skinny line.
This is gonna be a 4 hour.
and then-
Hey, if you guys keep going,
Like
this
that?
is gonna be a 4-hour episode.
Mean
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
not really.
almost like
no,
that.
no,
No?
it connects to like the pointy part,
Yeah.
That is
Of the
connected
home
to
plate.
the pointy
Pointy
part.
like a home
A
plate,
diamond has
like
4 pointy parts.
what Carla drew, like a home plate. Carla or Sarah, have you ever seen a baseball?
I
like,
was doing
home
a
plate?
star, not a diamond. I don't know shapes.
Okay,
I'm glad Carla knows shapes.
this is
'cause I
gonna
don't
be
know
a
shapes.
this is gonna be a 17-hour episode. I'm hoping that all of you buckle up.
Welcome to
Fine, I don't have a
geometry
flight for
class.
another 4 hours.
Everyone, please take like a midpoint break during this episode and go and walk around. We don't want you to get blood clotting. Anyways, Sereneth, you're up first. What would you like to do? You're taking the first turn in initiative.
First blood.
Are you just gonna shoot him through the chest with a gun?
Where did I find a gun, Luke?
I don't know. You shot Yelm, so you know.
Guys, can we just
Point blank
guys?
range.
I think my first concern, besides the bad guys, is Kreska. So I'm gonna try and get to her and like at least get her away.
Kreska's probably 30 feet in front of you, lying on her side, like looking at everyone, hopefully, like batting her and non-existent eyelashes. So you could make it to her, but then you would definitely like Korca is standing right over top of her, and Yona's probably like 10 feet, 5 feet away. So
Okay. So my focus would be getting to her and making him back up at the same time. Wait, I still have the scroll things in my pocket, don't I?
You do.
You
You do. Those things, I forgot to mention that completely. Your guys' weird static shields wore off
Oh yeah,
during your,
100%.
long
Like,
rest.
It's
Yeah.
been
hmm
literal hours, Luke. I did not doubt that at all.
It's been a lot of hours, yeah.
I'm gonna take one out, rip it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that'll be your bonus action.
Oh fuck yeah. I'm gonna walk. I'm not gonna get all the way to her just yet, just let me say 10 feet closer. And then I am going to do something.
Okay.
Give me a second. I'm gonna use magic missile.
Oh heck. Who do you want to hit?
Cork boy.
Cork boy.
Cork.
Okay.
Pop the
So-
cork.
You
Wine cork.
point a finger. You point 2 fingers. Y'all are just all about giving finger guns lately. I don't know how you want to phrase this, but
Should've
in my
renamed
mind,
us
you,
the finger
you
gunner.
point.
Well,
you do
like,
point fingers.
that is true. I
Mhm.
don't know. My main thought process right now is like, she's definitely in a dangerous spot.
Yes, I would agree.
And I've already thrown a trident, so.
Yes, you hold out your hands. 3 beams, or 3 little bulbs of a white energy pulse out of them and slam Korka in the chest. Go ahead and roll your 3d4.
Okay. I got a 4.
Oh dear.
That's it.
You did okay. So you extend your hand. These 3 bulbs of white energy pulse out, hit Korka in the chest, dealing a measly 4 damage.
Oh wait, no, it's a
He
1d4
seems-
plus 1, so it's a 5.
Oh man.
I did it 5
he's
damage. I did it, guys. I saved us all.
You did it.
And we leave
Okay.
Patter. We leave Patter immediately. Let's go.
Right
Leave.
now.
He
Now.
Sorry, we can't leave
He
yet.
seems to
Guys, remember when
not
school was a
care
thing?
at all.
Yeah.
Months ago.
Joel?
Integrity.
Integrity. What
What
will
is
you
Integrity
do?
gonna do? What's she doing?
So, I want.
She had her lasso and her short sword out, if I recall correctly.
Yes.
Wonder
like
Woman?
Wonder Woman ass style.
Yes, I had my lasso and my short sword. So what is Korka doing after getting hit by?
Nothing. It literally didn't
Oh.
phase him whatsoever. Like it didn't even break the rock.
What about
Yona.
Yona?
Yona seems to be getting used to her new heavy arms.
And is Yona like slender? Like
She's like barrel shaped with legs, in
Oh.
my mind.
Do you
I
like my
thought
new
it-
dress?
I
She's definitely like more definitely more narrow than Korka.
Oh damn! I imagined her to be like that alien from Lilo and Stitch, like the thin one.
No, not at all.
Oh
Oh.
god.
No,
I was wrong.
you're super wrong. Yeah.
Okay, very very wrong. And Kreska's just chilling on the floor.
Yep.
Does Korka have any protruding surfaces?
There's
Like-
some like gemstones sticking out of his shoulders and like arms and stuff.
Enough to like for a rope to grab to like let's
Make an
say,
intelligence check, or actually make a perception check.
perception check. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, intelligence checks are my thing.
Oh.
Thank you.
That was 18.
18. You just giving him a quick ocular pat down. It seems like the crystals are fairly sharp, so if you try to lasso him, it might
Oh.
cut your rope.
Okay. I guess I'll just
It might. It's not a guaranteed thing.
Okay. I guess I'll just go run to and are there any surfaces where I can hide, let's say?
Yeah, there's these pillars up and abound. There's probably 4, like 2 closer to you and then 2 on
Is
either
it
side of the
possible
throne.
to sneak close to like and the pillars are in the triangular surface, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so can I sneak and hide behind one of the pillars?
You can run over to one and hide behind it.
Yeah.
Um,
Do we need to roll for that or no?
make a stealth check with disadvantage because you were yelling at him.
You don't see
expletives.
me.
18 and shit. 9. Oh wait, stealth, right?
Yeah.
9 plus 7.
You scream at him and then ghost him.
16.
Rogues, am I right?
16.
You are behind the pillar. You're unsure if whether you're hidden or not. You feel hidden.
So this is my movement. I would like to act as well, please.
Yes, absolutely.
I would like to use my rope and try to go all the way to the other pillar
Okay.
so that like if he walks, he can trip. Is there Is there
So you want to tie your rope around the pillar you're at and then sprint over to the other pillar?
no the other
She
pillar?
has no, because she has a magic rope that can tie knots on its own.
Mm-hmm.
There's multiple pillars.
Correct. They're very thick.
We're gonna make it a wrestling
Oh,
ring.
how thick?
Probably 10-foot diameter.
That's at least 4 integrities.
Oh
At
shit!
least.
Can this be
Oh,
your new line of measurement?
Yep, integrities. That's
One
it.
There we go.
integrity.
Okay, so then can I change my gear into my bow and arrow?
Sure, you sheath your short sword and put your lasso on your lasso holster and pull out your short bow from somewhere from your back.
Somewhere.
Don't talk
I don't
about
know
it.
where you keep your short bow. I don't know where you keep any of your stuff.
And can I try to hit one of the gemstones?
Sure. Make an attack roll.
Woohoo.
Bing.
With my short bow, so that is a 15.
A 15 against Korca, correct?
Yes, Korca.
One of his... Yeah. The arrow hits, but breaks
Oh,
Okay.
Oof.
and doesn't seem to do any damage to him.
big oof.
Okay.
It just shatters. Mr. Wiggles is in your hands,
Yep.
Winsler.
He's like
Locked
he's
and
like
loaded.
a gun right now.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
That great video of that dude holding his cat like a gun,
Yep.
machine gun. Yep.
Perfect.
Okay.
I'm not exactly sure what he can do at this
He
point.
can do by himself. He'd have to rely on you, wouldn't he? Because you don't want to. I'd assume you don't want to send him out
I
to
know
just
what
get
I'm
stomped
gonna do.
on.
I'm gonna
What are you
send.
gonna
I'm gonna go
do?
send him to hang out with Integrity.
Oh, smart. Okay. He jumps down and sprints over to Integrity and is now between Integrity's legs. The good old fashioned cat and devil girl. Cat and Tieflin.
Best team
With-
since
With
Kiki
acid
and
breath
Gigi.
at the ready.
Yes.
Mr.
This is
Wiggles.
this is flashback to Bookworms.
Yeah.
When you all got in a fight. Mira, what are you doing at this moment?
Oh.
Integrity is over there. Wiggles is over there. Sarenup is in front of you a couple feet, but not drastically.
They must have rolled really shitty initiative.
They did.
Yeah, we did.
So where are these gold pools?
Below you, probably
Below
about 15
us.
feet.
Okay.
It's almost like there's a lake of molten gold below you.
Cool. So I think Mira, as a bonus action, she's going to rip one of her posters.
Okay.
And then I would like to cast Bane. I can choose up to 3 targets. So Korca and Yona, I would like them please to make charisma saves.
Excellent.
She's the only one who knows what she's doing.
It's just because I rolled shitty, so I had time to think about it.
Korca got a 24,
Oh boy.
and Yona got a 12.
So Korca passed, Yona failed. So for the next minute, whenever Yona makes an attack roll or saving throw, she's got to roll a d4 and subtract the number.
Excellent. Would you like to move at all?
Uh,
Get out of the way?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go up behind the other pillar, please.
Okay. So I would imagine Integrity, in my mind, Integrity, you're on the right with Wiggles, and now Mira, you are on the left.
Yes.
Okay. And so the distance between you guys is probably about 30-ish feet.
Cool.
Right from where we were, or right of Korca?
From Korka's perspective, Integrity, you are on the left,
Okay.
and Mira's on the right. From where Winsler and everyone was standing, you went right, and Mira went left.
So
Okay.
I'm on stage right.
You're on
actual
stage
left.
right.
And if you
Okay.
want to
Yes.
leave, you exit stage left.
Mm-hmm. If
Pursued
you want
by
to
a
leave,
bear.
just jump in the lava or jump in the gold.
Suddenly
gold.
bears.
It's gonna be Yona,
Cool.
and she's going to. You just baned her. What did that look like? Did you just point a finger? I don't know. I don't know what spells are.
I point a finger, but
What
it's
did
my
you do?
middle finger.
Ha!
Oh wow.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm pissed. It's because of her and them that my friend is sad, so.
All of our friends are sad right now.
Okay. So we're gonna go with the initial grudge of the boy who pushed her down the well, and she's going to sprint straight towards you, Winsler.
Hi.
And is going to kind of make a cross just swing her arms across and try to hit you with both of her fancy golden arm scythes.
Windsor
And
dies.
she's going to subtract a d4. So the first one is going to be a 12.
Oh god,
Wow,
guys.
it doesn't.
It does
It doesn't.
Okay.
Guys.
And the second one is going to be Bane is harsh.
Yeah.
The second one is a 14.
I am going
Does
to
that
use
hit?
my reaction
Okay.
and cast shield.
Excellent.
Guys, we're gonna
So,
die. Guys, we're never
her
leaving pattern.
Her right arm cuts a chunk out of your fancy security hat.
No, my hat.
Not even nothing,
Aw.
nothing. It doesn't even do anything. And the second her left arm is going to make a connection with your torso, but a small ethereal barrier pops up. Like a small no, you're a conjuration wizard. Like a small little metal shield just pops up and deflects it and then disappears into the ether.
This is my safety
As you
wall. You
cast
can't
shield.
come in here.
Up next is Faramel. What's Faramel gonna do?
Oh yeah.
Faramel's behind you guys. He's a bit winded.
Wait for me.
Save us, chilly man.
as I used to be.
I'm not a young man like I once was. You gotta hold up a second.
I am now a much older man.
My legs are still very stumpy. Please hold on.
I was locked in a freezer for years.
Can you hold my arm and help me walk across the street?
He is going to clack his red wooden staff on the ground, and
Oh no, he broke it.
purple orb is going to light up brightly,
Oh, man,
and
we
out
finally
of
get
it
to see what
shoots
these things
a
can do.
bluish white ball of ice, and
Oh,
it is going
shit.
to. Oh man, that's so good. He's going to hit what's her nuts right in the. What's her name? What?
It's
Yona.
Kreska. Wait.
That I was gonna say Kreska, and I was like, that ain't right. He's gonna hit Yona in the chest.
Suddenly evil.
For an undetermined amount of damage, but it didn't look like it was like a glancing blow.
Undetermined.
Like, you don't know how much damage it did. It just doesn't. It glances off her shoulder where the gold is, almost like it melts as it comes in contact with the gold. Up next is Winsler.
Okay. Let's see what I have.
Mhm.
Korca really
Is there
rolls
anything loose in this area?
There are some. There's some of the shards from Korka's shoulder, or Yona's shoulder, when she ran into the throne room.
Oh, excellent. I know exactly what I'm going to use then.
These small rock, almost like a skipping stones. Yeah.
Okay, that works for me.
Mm-hmm.
I will cast Catapult. Use one of those shards and
course.
just launch it at Yona.
And that's a dexterity save.
Yes.
That's an 18.
Fuck off.
So she just smashes it out of the air with one of her arm sides.
Man, Catapult's
Would you-
great, except when it's not.
Are you are you gonna move around at all? Faramel's probably about 7 feet behind you.
Okay, I'm going to back up.
Okay.
Back up behind Faramel and just crack one of those scrolls.
Okay.
Because I'm a baby. I'm a child.
All right. And now for the big boy.
Uh-oh.
Who's ready
Shit,
to
Korca.
die?
I'm
Is
ready.
going
Let's
to
go, kids.
Step over. He's gonna step over Kreska
Oh no.
and walks towards you.
Shit.
And he is going to hold out the orb in his hand and yell,
Orb.
break. He's gonna yell the word break, which Winsler you know, but the rest of you don't. If this isn't primordial, and it's this guttural cracking rock sound. And Serenath, I need you to make a dexterity save.
It's what the Mafia uses.
Oh my god. Okay, fine. Let's do this. Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna die.
Everybody gets one chance at death.
Well, you know what? I'll take this chance. I'm gonna fucking die. I got an 11.
Okay.
Oh dear.
The ground at your feet seems to crack and crumble
Oh.
into gravel and sand, and you fall, or you sink to your knees into a pit of sand. It will take half of your movement to get out of it, and if anything attacks you next turn, it will have advantage, as you are immobilized.
Oh, hell yeah. I can't do shit. God damn.
And he's going to walk towards the pillar, or no, he's going to walk past you towards Faramel.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Faramel and Winsler.
Oh, no.
Serenath, it is your turn.
So he's walking by me, so do I get an opportunity
He is
attack?
walking by you.
Or was I distracted
If you
by
wanna
falling into
swing-
the sand?
I would say that you're kind of he's out of reach.
Okay. For my turn,
Yes.
I'm going to use my my trident. I'm gonna
Yes.
stab at his ankles.
He is. So he like skirted around you.
Mother.
He is not within range of you. I apologize.
Aw, okay, I'm gonna...
Like he kind of sunk you into the ground and then walked around you like you weren't a threat anymore.
I'm gonna cast Levitate on myself. Can I do
Absolutely.
that?
Yes, you can.
Okay, sweet. I cast Levitate on myself.
Okay.
And I lift myself...
You're now levitating.
I'm gonna make myself go above ground level. I'm like not even in the sand
Okay.
anymore. I'm not even on the ground anymore. I'm just like 20 feet in the air. Why not?
Okay, absolutely. You're now floating in the air,
Hell yeah.
away from the earth, free as a bird.
Nothing can get me here.
And that is your action. Integrity. Korca has walked around. He has walked past the pillar at which you are at. He is now like approaching the bridge where Faramel and Winsler and Yona are standing. What would you like to do?
I am going to quickly rip part of the scroll for safety.
Okay, that's your bonus action.
Yes, and I'm going to run towards Kreska.
Okay,
Because at this point, like, their backs are turned away from us, right? Or from me,
correct.
basically.
He doesn't seem concerned with any of you except for Faramel.
Okay. So I'm gonna go run to Kreska.
Mhm.
And do I, like, successfully get there?
Yeah, it's
And, like,
super easy.
see, like, the
just
situation?
chained up.
Like, how is
Mhm.
she chained up?
Like there is a single iron chain that's just looped around her probably 6 or 7 times and then like locked together with like these very odd looking square padlocks. And she kind of looks up at me and goes, "Oh, hey, you're doing great, by the way." And wiggles.
The weird padlock, it doesn't seem like anything that is within my repertoire.
It's
Or-
a padlock. I mean,
Like, can I
it doesn't
try
look- Yeah,
with
absolutely.
my because, like, I don't
mean,
think...
there's like 7 of them. It
Oh.
would take you a long time.
Okay. So, like, how is it? Like, is it tied to, like, tying her hands, tied to her feet?
Like around her body.
Oh, around her body.
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo style.
Yes, Scooby-Doo style.
But, like, her hands are loose.
No.
So is
Like
it
they're
like...
tied against her body.
Oh, tied
Yep.
against her body.
She's like tied up. Yeah.
So it's iron chains?
Yep. Iron chains.
Fuck.
My one weakness.
She like looks at you and she's like, "Could you just like scooch me over towards one of those doors, just like out of the way so I don't get stepped on? That would be cool." And like points with her like head towards one of the doors in the back of the throne room.
I'm going to say, but Kreska, we need your help.
She is gonna look around and be like, "I don't know. You guys seem to be doing fine so far. I don't have a knife or anything. You could drag me over there and I could spit fire at him, but he might again stomp on me. So options are limited."
Okay, then I'll drag her to the side and be like, if we need you, can you help us with your fire
You know
mouth?
where to find me. Yeah, just bring him over here. I'll breathe fire on him.
Okay, I'm just gonna push him aside so that... I'm gonna push her aside so that she won't get stepped on.
Okay, you can like push her over like beside the throne
Yeah,
so that she's like out of the way, tucked nicely out of the way.
yeah.
And that's your turn.
That is my turn.
All right. Wiggles was at Integrity's feet. Did you want him to follow her,
No.
Winsler? Okay.
So if he were to position himself good, would he be able to get Yona and Korca in
Absolutely.
the cone of death?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm gonna move him over to where he can, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna...
He hops over and like runs very cutely with a wiggly tail over towards right behind Yona and Korca, standing on the precipice of the bridge, and he's going to breathe acid on them. It's a line, right?
No, it's a cone.
Oh, it's just okay. So yeah, I can easily encompass them. It's a dexterity save?
Yes.
Okay, wow, that was trash, everyone. Korca got 4, and Yona got 7.
Damn, they both failed. Never has this
Yup.
happened in the history of me using this spell. Okay, so that is 3d6 acid.
Excellent.
Oh.
Oh, that's poop. So that would be 9 acid damage for both of them.
Okay.
Damn.
It's like a war of attrition, you know?
Monty, no!
Up next is Mira.
Yes. I'm going to cast Hold Person on Yona. So can she make a wisdom save, please?
Absolutely. Let me just grab a d20 over here from... I'm gonna use this
With,
one.
of course, the Bane. Wait, no.
With of
that's-
Bane,
yeah.
of course. Yes. Thank you for reminding me. Okay. Oh, wisdom?
Yeah.
Okay. That is a non-natural 20.
Her person is not held.
She is not held.
Oof.
Person is fine.
But she does realize that you tried to, again, cast another spell on her. And that is reflected by her turning around, and you see her golden eyes glare at you, and she goes... you just heard her, sigh, like a shrill sigh, like she's very annoyed. She's had a long day, and she's going to run towards you, and,
Always a good start to a sentence.
I have a better idea. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Actually, she's not going to run at you.
Saving
She's not going to run
throws.
at you at all.
She's not gonna run at you. She's gonna just stare at you.
That's a 19.
Okay.
Plus 0.
You feel like this... You feel like a sense of stillness come over you, but you easily shake it off.
Okay.
As she attempted to cast Hold Person on you.
Wow.
No, you, the spell.
What goes around comes around.
Okay. And now it is Faramel, who is going to...
Run.
He is going to, yes, run, or hobble probably 15 feet back. And
So is it
going...
now? It's just okay, I'm behind him now, and now he's behind me
Yes.
again. What the hell is happening? Stop this!
This is the best strategy ever. Let's let them focus down the wizards on the bridge.
Oh shit.
Let's just see who can be the meat shield better.
Okay. So he again taps his staff on the floor and makes a weird little hand signal, and a flurry of small snowballs shoot out of his staff at Korca as he casts Snylock Snowball Swarm. It's fun stuff, y'all.
Actual sound.
And Korca super fails. Amazing work, Faramel. You're doing greatness.
Luke murdering himself.
I love playing this game against myself. It's so much fun. And it seems to do a hearty amount of damage as 5 or 6 of these snowballs pelt him in the face.
Woo!
That's about it. And now he's just covered in a nice dusting of snow. Winsler, what's up? You got a large elemental in front of you and a smaller yet still very large elemental faced away from you, still in front of you. What would you like to do? Friend, what are you doing in this moment? In this exact moment, what's Winsler doing?
Probably surprised the fact that Faramel just walked behind him after he hid behind him. Also, my hat.
Oh yeah,
What should I do?
great question.
Oh, I know what I could do.
Yeah.
Maybe I will try that.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out the spell book that was gifted to me by a dear friend.
By Delnus?
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay.
I'm gonna take the red dragon scale that was in there as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna crush it,
Uh-huh.
and I am going to use it to cast Agonazar's Scorching Flame.
Oh.
In the hell.
What do you need me to do?
Let me double check.
What does that look
to
like,
see.
and what do I need? What does it look like, and what do you need me to do, buddy?
So it's just I would imagine it's just like a flamethrower.
Yeah, that's what I imagine it too. Just out of your spell book, out of your hand.
Yeah,
Just
out
a
of my
big
hands.
giant blast of flame.
I'm just gonna blast Yona with it because I feel like
Okay.
that's appropriate. Wait. Yeah, I'm just gonna blast Yona.
Okay.
So that's a 30-foot long, 5 feet wide
Oh my lord.
flamethrower.
So that's a really big flamethrower. So does she need to make a dex save? Okie dokie, she can do that with our Bane. Okay, that's a 16.
Damn it. Fuck off.
Sorry.
Okay, I still get to roll damage at least for this one.
So yeah, she'll take half damage.
That's still poopy. That'd be 5.
5?
That's the half damage. They rolled
Okay,
11.
folks.
So much
Okay.
for second level spell slot.
I feel you.
It's now Korca.
Ew.
Did you want to move away at all, Ben?
Yeah, I'm gonna move behind Fear
Slash Winsler? Okay.
Guys, okay, hear me out. This
It's
is
like
a
Tom
great
and Jerry
fight.
bit.
I really don't think continuously hiding behind the other person.
Look,
great.
as long as I'm not
amazing.
hurt, I'm fine.
You're gonna end up next to the door, and then it's like, okay, well, there's nowhere else to go.
You guys are like halfway back to
Listen,
the door.
that's no
Um,
problem for me. Winsler's fine with that.
Korca, the God Emperor Korca, is going to take like 2 steps towards you, and you can see his like body swell, and he's gonna open his mouth and release a large plume of like this purplish black smoke
Ew.
that just smells like, do you remember earlier when you guys were in the torture chamber
Yeah.
and like there was that magma and it just had that like super sulfury smell?
Yeah.
It smells like that.
Whoa,
except
dude.
very
Oh.
You need a
concentrated.
breath mint.
And I need you and Faramel to make a Constitution save.
Uh-oh. That's definitely not my strong suit.
And thus is the
Faramel
end of
makes it.
Winsler. We knew him well.
The one time I roll a natural 20.
You got a natural
shit.
20?
Yes.
Okay, so you'll take half damage still.
Boo.
That's going to be 5 damage for both you and Faramel.
That's
As,
like a
like-
quarter of my health.
This cloud of volcanic magmatic gas just surrounds you.
Excuse
Ugh, it
me.
smells awful.
Hi.
I'm
Hi,
going
what's
to
up?
use one of my class features.
Oh, really?
Yes, as a reaction. I'm going to use cutting words, which I know how to use properly now.
Oh,
When
really?
a creature that you can see within 60 feet of you makes an attack roll, an ability check, or a damage roll, which I think he just made, you can use your reaction
did.
to expend one of your uses of Bardic Inspiration, rolling a Bardic Inspiration die, and subtracting the number rolled from the creature's roll.
Wow.
Okay.
So,
So go ahead and roll your
I forgot
D6
they could
Yeah.
do that.
and subtract it.
that was a 4, so
Okay, so that would take it down from 10 damage to 6 damage. So you both take 3 damage. Wonderful.
I'm still hurt.
So you gain 2 hit points, I guess. Good job, Mira.
Thank you,
Good-
Mira.
Good job. Good being a team player.
woo.
Woohoo.
Okay. And now it is back around to Serenap, who's floating above, free as a bird, free as a leaf on the wind.
Look at me fly, peasants.
Firefly. Sad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
That does not end well.
Oh. Now I'm
Yeah.
sad.
I'm going to use Ray of Frost.
Okay. Upon whom?
Upon Cork.
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll that damage die. No, roll the attack first, actually, please.
Sure.
You just get a free hit in. Because he's so big.
Yes. 22.
A 22 hits.
Oh my god.
Funny enough.
I saw the face you were making. I was like, are you, that didn't hit? Are you kidding me?
It's a 22 and a half, actually.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. That.
We'll learn the amount in about 12 minutes.
Shut the fuck. It's a 7. I did 7, okay? It's fucking
Okay.
7.
Okay.
7.
So at this point, you all can see that bits and pieces of Korca have kind of broken off. Some of the gemstones here and there, and gold from the heart of gold is kind of worming its way up his arms and like filling in the cracks. Sarah,
Does it seem like the heart is getting like smaller as he does that?
No, it does not. No, it seems to
Cool.
be maintaining its size. Sarah, did you want to move around, hanging out up in the air?
I can't
think you can do
move
that, right?
when I'm levitating, though.
Oh, okay.
Unless
All
you have
I'm doing
something
is
to
making sure I
actually,
don't fall into knee-deep
Okay.
sand. I'm just floating there having a good time.
Okay.
Chilling.
Hey
Just
guys,
hanging out.
I like lean back like I'm
Um,
on a hammock. Hey guys, how's the fight going?
Yeah.
Every once in a while I do a finger gun and then ice shoots out at somebody. Like that's all I do.
At this point, who among you has metal upon you?
That's a good question.
I know for a fact that 3 of you do. Serenif, do you have metal? Yeah, all of you have metal on you.
Yeah, I
So,
have my weapons.
You,
I have my flute.
I think
back.
all of you would,
I have
all
my
of you would be able to like,
scale.
yeah, all of you would be able to feel this. Maybe integrity the strongest, since you probably have the most metal.
You're so
Um,
metal.
It's all those belt buckles.
Yeah.
It's all the
all
hellish
those
rebuke she
edgy-
keeps casting.
yeah.
Her spirit is metal.
Like you feel this pull. Like
I
not
don't like it.
super strong, but you feel like a pull.
Towards
Like-
Korca?
Yeah, you feel like your belt integrity where your short sword and dagger is, like
Oh,
pull
shit.
towards him, but like not strongly. Winsler, you feel the very heavy scale in your backpack like pull, and it almost knocks you off kilter. Mira.
Can
You
he
lose
attract
your
metal
soul, then you
towards him?
lose
Is
your
that how he's
scale.
using the heart?
And so anyways, fun flavor, integrity. What do you want to do now?
So how far so is Korca in front of
Korka's
Yona?
like on the bridge. Korka's on the bridge. Yona's like closer toward you.
Closer towards me.
Yeah.
And she's facing like
She's facing Mira.
okay.
What are you doing?
So how far is Yona from me?
She's probably like 15, 20 feet. Like she's like in between, like she's like at the like the lip of the bridge.
And not paying attention to me at all.
I wouldn't say not paying attention to you at all, but definitely focused on Mira.
Okay. I would like
Standing on the edge right next to that big pool of lava. Or big pool of... You guys fucked me up. It's not lava.
It's lava.
It's gold.
We win.
Standing on the edge of this large pool of gold beneath.
I would like to stealthily run towards Yona and
Uh-huh.
try to wrap my rope around her. And
Okay.
so is that an action?
Yes.
The wrapping?
Tell me what you want to do.
Okay.
And then we'll
Well,
figure
I
it
was
out.
thinking I want to tie the rope around her and stab her
Oh,
What?
jeez.
with
You
my
can do one or
with
the
my
other.
short sword.
You can do one or the other.
Okay. I just want to stab her with my short sword.
So you're gonna sprint from like her like blind spot and try to stab her in
Yes.
the kidney, the rock kidney.
Yes.
Make
That's
a
taking kidney stones to a whole new level.
Ha ha, nice one.
make a stealth check.
24.
Okay, you can make your attack, and if you succeed, you'll get a sneak attack since she seems to be preoccupied with Mira.
Perfect. So stab her.
Yes.
17.
17 hits. Yes. So you connect. Your blade slices not into the rock because that's not how blades work, but it skims across the surface of the rock. How much damage does it do?
7.
Is that with your bonus sneak attack damage?
Just give me a second.
Absolutely. Please hold. Please stay on the line while we process your request.
7 plus 6. 13.
13 damage. So your short sword kind of like grinds across the like shaly rock that composes her exterior frame. And it seems like your short sword kind of like it visibly loses its edge as you grind it across the rock, and it does not seem to do a super ton of damage. They are resistant to non-magical attacks. So it does half damage.
Uh-oh.
Well, I mean, now we know.
And now you have a blunt short sword.
I mourn.
You just
We'll have a funeral for it
Aw.
later.
you like fall onto your
Uh,
knees. You're holding it like in your hands. You're just like having like one of those
Okay.
as you go on.
Yeah. And as you're having that terrible moment, this 6'6.5" tall elemental turns and sees you standing right in front of
Oh
her.
yeah, shit.
Wiggles.
You know what
He's
he
a happy
do.
cat. He's gonna breathe acid.
Yeah, are they
Upon-
within the cone?
No. They have moved apart.
Oh, I'll just hit Korca then,
Okay.
because he's a loser.
Sure. It's a dexterity save.
Yes.
I don't really want to take that damage, so he's gonna use a legendary resistance.
Okay, that's bullshit. So that just automatically makes him save?
Yeah, so Wiggles kind of runs up behind him, breathes out this cloud of acidic smog, and it's almost like Korca just exhaled this great plume of gas and like continues to like huff and puff and blow the
House down.
acidic smog away from him, suffering no damage.
Damn it.
Or he would take half, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he still takes half.
Yeah. So he blows it away in a way that he takes half damage. It doesn't get in his lungs, his rock lungs. There's a lot of rock anatomy going
That's only
around.
4 damage.
Fuck. Okay.
It's damage.
All right, Mira, what are you doing?
Okay.
You see Yona has turned her attention away from you once more and is standing over Integrity. They are at the lip of this, there's no hand railings. They're at the lip of the edge of this platform, and 15 feet below is like some liquid gold.
Cool.
So,
panicked from Yona's attempt to cast a spell on me and also the knowledge of how my last fight went, I'm gonna fumble through my backpack, pulling out a potion of flying and downing it.
absolutely. Everyone's taking flight.
Hey guys,
Okay.
welcome to the high crowd.
Swim team is fly team for the day.
Okay.
We're the
You've downed
aerial
this
squad.
Flying potion. So I think you have 60 feet of
I have.
flying
I think it's if with the potion, it's your flying speed
Okay.
is the same as your walking speed.
Okay, so you have 30 feet of flying
yeah,
speed. What would you like
is
to
this
do?
a bonus action for me?
I don't like the idea that drinking potions is your main action, so yeah,
Cool.
it's a bonus action.
I'm gonna flap up with my hands because I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm like, how is this working? It's magic. Nobody fucking knows. I'm gonna go up. I'd like to get to a point where I'm 15 feet away from Yona, but like just so that if I have an attack in a 15-foot cube, it's going to hit her and it's not going to hit Integrity.
Sure.
And then
Sure.
I would like to cast Thunder Wave. So I'd like her to make a con save. And is there anyone else in that vicinity?
No.
Cool.
I wouldn't say so.
So yeah, con save for her, please.
How does a 19 sound?
It beats it, but she still takes
'Kay.
half damage.
Absolutely.
That's-
And as we all know, these folks are weak to thunder, so it'll
Yes.
be regular damage.
So should I just say without having it?
Yep.
4 plus 7, so that's 11.
11. Okay. So at this point, most of the rock exterior of Yona has been like this. This is a very large room. So when you I don't know, what do you do? How do you cast Thunderwave?
I shoot kind of both of my hands out at her, and
Okay.
Ah.
Sure. And this wave of thunderous force
it just kind of comes out of my hands in a cube
comes off
shape.
of it and smashes into her. Rocks fly off. Her entire back pretty much is now just exposed gold.
Ew.
This underskeleton almost.
Oh, God.
Like a bug.
And it just echoes around the entire room, just these the rocks fall and drop into the gold below. She's not looking hot.
Fun.
It's Yona's turn. Integrity, you're standing right in front of her. She's going to swing both of her arms and try to hit you in the stomach with her scythes. The first one is and she has Bane.
But I went to the gym, so my stomach doesn't exist.
Oh, okay.
Ha.
Ha!
That's a great joke. Does a 15 hit and a 17 hits.
Yep.
Okay, so both of those hit. Wonderful. She finally connected.
And Integrity dies.
It's all about making connections, folks.
Whatever, Luke. Don't be a nerd.
Luckily, that is only 11 damage. I do need you to make a strength save, though.
Only 11 damage.
Only 11. Jesus.
11 slashing damage as these two, golden scythes hit you in the stomach and, cut you fairly badly.
11 is a lethal blow for some.
19.
Okay. The force of the impact was pretty severe, and you feel like it would have Integrity from a couple months ago, who hadn't been doing such good push-up routines, would have probably fallen backwards into the gold. But this is a new and improved Integrity who's strong, has a strong center of balance, and you managed to stay upright and on the edge of this platform.
You little bitch. That's my reaction. I'm actually gonna say that and
Holy shit,
Okay.
Integrity said bitch.
Integrity's been cussing up a storm lately.
what do you mean? She hit me and I'm hurt.
Reasonable
I love this
response.
because when the book hit you were like, oh, that really hurts. And here you're like, bitch.
What up, bitch? That really
Even if
hurt.
had it for so long, it's just rubbed off. It's we're tired of this color. Fuck off.
There's a gold overload in this room. It's pretty tacky.
Like how drastically different your
Um,
reaction versus your actual feelings were.
Farimel is going to, in his hand, conjure a tiny little a 4-inch diameter sphere, specifically a sphere, not an orb. And it's like this, again, icy looking energy as he casts Chromatic Orb, and he's going to attempt to throw it at Korca.
Catch.
And misses wildly. It goes flying into one of the pillars, and a large bundle of icicles just smash against the wall there and rain down upon where Mira is. So you're now covered in like shaved ice, Mira. Congrats.
He was supposed
and then
to
he's
catch
going
it.
to and then he's going to try to run past Korca.
Why?
Because you guys are getting very close to the door. Like, you're like probably halfway across the bridge.
Okay.
And he's feeling very cornered.
Coward.
Says you,
say
who's
hide
been hiding behind
behind
him.
Coward.
Unfortunately, he is going to get punched
Dad!
on the way by.
I just love that image where he's like trying to run past this tall like rock man, and he just gets clotheslined like it's nothing.
Punch our wizard dad.
So, as Korka's kind of like trying to blow this like the acid smog that Wiggles shot at him, he kind of like is swinging his arms as well and clobbers Faramel, dealing a lot of damage.
Oh no.
Heck.
Guys,
And
everyone's dying.
Faramel is going to like he's going to trip, and he has a very large wound on the back of his head now where Korca smashed him.
That's a concussion.
And definitely a concussion. That was probably like a couple 100 pounds of rocks hitting him in the back of the head, and he stumbles, falls to one knee, but stands up and keeps on trucking, making it almost to like he's like level with where Integrity, you and Yona are standing, so like at the mouth of the bridge, but he's over on the right side and you guys are like on the left side, if that makes sense.
Totally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Absolutely. Winsler, what would you like to do? You're alone in the world
Coward.
on this bridge by yourself. Coward. He's gonna yell back like, save yourself.
What should I do?
I don't know.
This is a predicament, I see. You know what? If this is how it is going to be, I'm going to go down fighting. So
Oh, boy.
I'm going to stop concentrating on Dragon's Breath.
Okay.
And I am going to cast Alter Self
Okay.
and give myself
What
those
do you alter?
classic ram horns again.
Ram horns. Are you gonna take off your hat?
Yep.
Or are they just growing out around the side
I'm
of the
gonna
hat?
take off my hat and there's horns there now.
Okay.
And
Absolutely.
I'm just gonna fucking charge Korca.
Okay, make your attack.
Dingus. Oh. Let's see. So because it's an unarmed strike, would that use strength or dex?
Doesn't it use your spell attack? I always thought that was the advantage of using the spell as a wizard.
Yeah, I guess. But it says like your unarmed strikes.
Okay,
And-
so either your strength or dexterity, whichever one's higher.
That's good because that's a 25 total.
Holy shit.
Holy.
That's super hits. Yeah.
Are you sure? Maybe you want to check?
Give me that. Let me check let me crunch the numbers. Yeah, it super fucking hits him in like the shin.
Oh, that's poop.
Oh.
That's
I don't
real
know.
bad. That's a 5 bludgeoning.
Oh.
Excellent. Okay. Cool.
I rolled a 1, by the way.
You crack off like the smallest amount of, like, you know how you go outside and you get like pebbles in your shoes?
Yep.
And like that's like the equivalent of what you crack off of his shin. Like, it's nothing to him. And do
Fight
you
me,
want to keep on
bitch.
running past, or
No.
okay, you're just gonna sit
I'm
there
gonna back.
at his
I'm gonna
feet?
try and back up
How far?
like 10 feet.
Okay. He looks down at you and smirks
Oh, that's creepy.
because it's his
Anime
turn.
villain, fucking
no.
jeez.
Nice smile
and-
for someone who's about to get fucking smacked.
You hear him say in Primordial, "Crush,"
Oh no.
and he
What's
holds
that?
up
I
the
like-
heart
like-
of
I
gold.
think he has
So-
a crush on you.
Crushed walnuts,
you go to
please, on my
prom
ice
with
cream.
me?
I would like that. Some crushed walnuts, please.
So
Slap chop.
I assume a 23 hits.
Of course it does.
Okay.
That's like 10
That
plus
was a
more.
19. That was like a 19. That was real close. That could have been real bad. So he holds up the heart and there's like these kind of like balcony sections on either side of the bridge with like seat on them. I think I described them as like almost like a jury seating. And as he holds up the heart and says crush, a large piece of the rock that makes up this balcony kind of like breaks off and just flies at you.
That's my move, you fucking thief.
And hits you for 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And
God,
it's a large piece of rubble.
Ouch.
Oh God.
And it just goes flying and like breaks a piece of the bridge
Good
off.
thing you
too.
have that hat.
I don't have the
Yeah.
hat on anymore. It's just horn.
Oh.
And it's back around to, and he is going to turn around. He doesn't care for you, and is going to walk towards, slowly, menacingly, towards
If
Faramel.
he didn't care for me, why did he throw a rock at me?
Because you fucking need
But
him.
it was nothing.
Like, shinned
He
him.
could not feel it.
Child's
Child's play.
And as he approaches you two, Mira and Saraneth, and
Go.
or you three, Mira and Saraneth and Integrity, you feel this pull much stronger. What do you want to do, Saraneth?
I have a
Hanging
question.
out, lounging.
Because
What's
I'm
your question?
floating and I have no anchor to the
Mhm.
ground to hold me in place. Am I moving?
Yes, you are very slowly moving towards him.
Okay.
Oh no.
I have a really stupid idea, but I'm not sure if
Oh,
it's going
boy.
to work. So I'm gonna. So play by play. Here's my idea.
Mm-hmm.
I let go a bit of. I like lower myself, I guess. With
Yeah.
levitate, and I'm going to
Yes.
use my Triton to anchor the ground and shoot myself towards him. And I'm going to use shocking grasp at him.
That's cool as heck. Give me an athletics check.
Oh, fuck.
Saraneth fucking catapults herself with a fork.
What do you mean that's not how this game works?
Are you Aquaman?
Oh, no. Okay, first it
So
was Elsa,
cool.
now it's Aquaman. I really need to fix myself.
We've got Aquaman, we've got Wonder Woman, we've got like half the fucking Justice League.
The Mr.
I know how
Wiggles
to
is
count.
Batman.
Okay, yeah.
So I got a 15.
Okay, you can lower yourself and rocket towards him using the propulsion of your fork.
And then I
Now make your shocking grasp
yes,
attack.
I'm gonna I float down a little bit, and I think I said I went 20
Uh-huh.
feet in the air or something.
Yes.
I'm gonna lower myself just enough so that I can go over his head. I'm gonna grab
You're
him by
like-
the face.
Sure.
Do I have to? What's it?
You have to make an attack. Yes.
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 Yes, queen.
That is a
Yes.
guys. Why? Thank you, Sarah. That's a 17.
17. You grab his face and he just kind of grabs your hand and shoves you off. And so now you're floating and are you holding your fork still?
Yes.
So as you go by him, the fork kind of clunk and hits his shoulder and you stop
It's
moving.
always the
and are
shoulder.
now connected to his shoulder with your fork.
So I did not
as
shock
there
him
seems to be
whatsoever.
some sort of Nope.
Damn.
He got your hand off before you could shock and grasp him, and now you're just attached
I mean,
to
he's
him,
still technically
floating in the air
holding on to
with
me.
the fork.
Did she shock him emotionally?
No,
Oh.
He's
he's like hard as stone.
Well, I
However,
mean-
now attached to his shoulder, we have created modern art.
Yeah, he grabbed your hand and threw you off
oh.
very
Oh
quickly.
my gosh.
Not held on to you and got electrocuted. Sorry, but then your fork whopped around and whacked him in the butt or the shoulder or whatever I said.
It's always the shoulder.
Integrity. Yona and you are in a duel of the fates. What do you want to do? She tried to cut you in half.
I would like to disengage from her.
Okay, you can super disengage.
And I would like to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter towards Korca, please.
Oh.
Okay, so she swings at you again, and you kind of duck under her arm and run over by the pillar Mira's standing at, and then
I'm flying. I'm in the air.
over by the pillar that Mira used to be standing by and now is flying next to, because everyone's in the air, and look over at Korca. How do you cast spells?
I'm going to turn my head, what do you call
Mhm.
that? Rotate
with
my
your head
head
roll?
around
Like a
and
head
point
roll?
at the person.
With your eyes?
Yeah.
Okay, weird way to cast spells, but sure.
I'm
Like,
picturing
what
her
does
doing
it
a
make?
dramatic hair flip.
Yeah.
Oh
What
my
kind
God.
of save does he need to make?
Charisma.
Charisma, wisdom.
Wisdom. For
Okie dokie. It's a 2.
Ha, you little bitch.
This
You needed
fight,
to roll a
Okay.
14.
Oh no, Tasha's hideous laughter is making us all laugh.
this fight is just consistent
So
with
does Tasha's
after every
hideous-
move, Integrity just drills away at her
Cusses it out.
self-assurance
So
by calling her a
basically-
bitch.
So basically, Korca is
Uh-huh.
now incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration.
Okay. So he drops to one. He was on a mission to grab Faramel. And you flip your hair at him, Integrity. He makes eye contact. Like, what's this little red girl gonna do? Or little orange girl gonna do?
It's actually my horns
and-
that are my wand.
Oh, sure.
That's why I was flipping my
Nice.
head.
And you see him grin wider than he already was, and then you hear him let out this deep like villainous laughter that just like kind of fills the halls, and he like clutches his stomach and drops to a knee. Cool. Does he get to make a save on his turns, or is that just permanent forever for the rest of time? That would suck.
Just give me a second here. At the end of
Yes.
it says here, at the end of each of its
Okay.
turns, and each
Okay.
time it takes
You can
damage,
repeat.
the target
Okay.
can make another wisdom saving.
Perfect. Wiggles is just a regular cat.
Mm-hmm.
And he's sitting, and he kind of like backed up, scooched back a bit when Korca was on his war path towards him, kind of like cleared the way, and he's just sitting there cleaning himself. What's he doing?
I'm gonna have him come back to me.
Okay. He runs by, hops up on your shoulder.
Perfect.
Mira, you're in the air.
Yeah, how far?
This man's laughing.
How far away
Yona's-
from Winsler am I?
Winsler is probably 40 feet
40 feet.
at most. Yeah.
How?
I can't quite reach him.
Mhm.
That's all right. I'm gonna go about like 15 feet closer to Winsler. Still up high though, just
Yep. Mhm.
horizontally.
Yes.
I'm gonna.
So now, are you over top of the gold or no?
No, I'm gonna be
Okay.
solidly on the.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, I can't reach Winsler. I'm gonna look at Korca, and I'm going to say, "You're the
Mhm.
worst being I've ever met, and the world would be better off if you died." And I would like him to
Excellent.
make a wisdom save.
Jeez.
He gets a 14.
Fuck, that's exactly my DC. So he doesn't take
Does he
any
take half
damage,
damage?
but I hope I
Oh,
hurt his
This
feelings.
group of
Dang
school
it.
kids play
Ah.
hard, man.
He's laughing too
Okay.
much.
It's Yona's turn now, who is going to spin around, seeing you, Integrity, have run away, and is going to
Uh-oh.
look at you and utter the words, beg, and I need you to make a wisdom
Oh
save.
no.
And she says that in common. Obviously.
Beg?
Beg.
18.
18. Again, similar to Mira, you feel a compulsion kind of come over you to like drop to your knees and beg for your life, but it passes. Your mental toughness is too high. You're just too good. at what
Strong
you
body,
do.
strong brains.
Yeah, something like that. Faramel is going to continue and run over to Kreska and is going to look back at the rest of you and say, "Do you all have it under control here?" Very worried in his tone.
That's
No?
a great question. Not really, probably.
What?
You all
I'm just like floating upside
You all
seem...
seem-
I don't know.
as like the belly laughter continues, like it's very hard
What a
to hear him
chaotic
over the
scene.
course of this. Yeah.
Cirque du
Just
Soleil
people
up here.
yelling stuff in
Everyone's
different
flying.
languages, people laughing.
Everyone's laughing.
It's fine.
And so he's gonna give you a quick thumbs up, Mira, as after you say probably,
I said
and he's
probably
gonna go.
not.
He heard probably.
Fuck.
It's loud in here.
You said probably. That's all I needed to hear. Goodbye.
What
You
about
gonna
what
make
I
okay
I didn't
said?
say the word probably.
And
It just happened
start-
to be followed by not, so that's fair.
And start pulling Kreska towards one of the back doors.
Bye.
I didn't hear what I said? Is he
Yeah.
fucking
I
deaf?
didn't hear what you said, so no. Yeah.
Fucking
Okay,
daddy!
Old.
He's not old. He's middle aged.
Hard of hearing.
Winsler, what do you want to do? A laughing rock elemental is in front
Yeah,
of
this
you.
laughing fool. I know what I'm gonna do. He says for the
Your friend is attached to his shoulder by a
He
fork.
says for the fourth time. Oh shit. Oh, that sucks. 'Cause- oh no. I was going to do something cool, but now I'm
What were you
worried
gonna
it might
do?
also put Sereneth in danger. That is, if she does not let go of the fork.
Are you gonna zap him?
No.
Hear me
Something
out.
far worse.
Hear me out. I'm
This is
willing to
her
make a
penance for
sacrifice here.
killing
Let's
that
go.
guy.
Are you willing to make a sacrifice? Because it's going to be a pretty big sacrifice if this pulls off the way I hope it will.
Do it.
Okay. I'm going to do it because I'm not a fucking coward. And Pheromone's not here to hide behind. I am going to pull out one of my spell scrolls.
One of the ones you stole from the archives.
Stole. Sure.
Yes.
Let's go with that.
Borrowed. And are now gonna break.
I am now going to break it. And I am...
Which one is it?
Dust Devil.
Okay.
And
What does that look like?
It's literally just like a weird ball of dust and air.
Okay.
Cool.
Because, like,
And
I've
that
never
shoots-
used this before. And I'm...
So you kind of you kind of skim the spell scroll and then do a quick little incantation. It dissolves into like energy in your hands and then turns into a large ball of like dust and wind. And what do
I
you
am
need?
putting it right beside Korca.
Okay, what's it do?
It does something at the end of his turn. So he'll
Okay,
need to
so
make a strength
damages
save.
him. Absolutely. And did you want to move or anything?
Back up 5 feet.
Back up on the bridge.
Yep.
Like back towards. Okay, cool. It's now Korka's turn. He can do nothing on this turn except make that saving throw. Correct, Carla?
Yeah, wisdom.
Okay. Wisdom save.
Is he wise enough to win?
17.
Yep.
Excellent.
Damn it.
So he has a sobering moment where he stops laughing
Wasn't that funny?
and stands up and looks at you, Integrity, like for once taking his eyes off of Faramel for more than like a moment, and glares at you and shakes his head, and that's all.
Yeah, he has to
Winsler,
make a
he needs to make a
saving
strength
throw.
save. Absolutely. 20.
Which he would have automatically failed had he still been laughing. Which would have pushed him into the gold.
So does it do anything on a save? Successful save.
No, he just takes I think he just takes half damage.
Okay, give me the damage,
It's
gnome boy.
Wow, I'm really shitty. That's 1.
Oh my
Nice.
gosh.
He gets a paper cut.
We're all
You've
dying.
done so much damage to him.
If only it did before he stopped laughing.
Sereneth, you're attached by fork to Korka, who is on the move.
My fork is
Towards
metal.
your cousin.
Forka.
Your forka.
My forka.
What would you like to do?
My
Mhm.
Triton is metal, right?
Yes.
And I have electricity stuff, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Can I like use it as a conductor to like move the
You can
lightning
try.
power?
Yeah, absolutely. Make your attack roll.
Okay, awesome.
I got chills.
That's a
Smoke fly.
19.
19 hits.
It's electrifying.
So I'm guessing it's literally just
Roll your damage.
my roll. So that's a 6.
Okay. It seems to. So as your hands light up with lightning magics, it conducts through your wonderful fork and shocks him a little bit. You can see like his back. He like straightens up, and for like a moment, nothing serious, like just a twitch, but it does seem to do some damage.
Yay! I did something.
You did it.
I just yelled to Integrity, did you see that?
Integrity. Yona is in front of you.
Mhm.
Korka is making his way towards you. What would you like to do?
And I'm in clear sight. Yes.
Yes. You're also one of 3 people on the floor, or one of 2 people within close range on the floor. So,
Okay. I would like to fuck my shit up. Okay. This is hard. I am going to
uh-huh.
cast.
Tensor's floating disc?
Oh my god. The one spell to save us all.
Enchant?
It'll save us.
What are you gonna cast?
I would like to disguise self
Okay.
into Yona.
Wait.
Oh, shell game.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Okay. Okay. You can be a perfect you are now a perfect copy of Yona, but you are 6'2", so you're discernibly short. Before you cast a spell, you can only change your height up to a foot. So you would be 6'2", discernibly shorter than Yona.
Oh.
Does that impact your willingness to use the spell?
Yona, wait, it's me, your long-lost child.
Smaller Yona.
If you push her to the
Mother, why?
ground, no one would be able to tell, maybe.
Well, that's what I was thinking. My movement would be like, I will tackle Yona and like roll around the ground with him.
I think I'll
with her.
allow that. I'd allow that. If you can, so you can disguise self, make an athletics check. Make an opposed athletics check to tackle her to the ground.
Okay. And roll around with her. Okay.
Yes.
But wait.
Like not just like roll around with her so that like
yeah, I get what
when
you mean. Make like a small cloud
when
of dust.
Korca,
Yeah.
like when Korca looks at us, it's hard to
Mhm.
discern which
Absolutely.
is rock or which or
Make
like
an
who's the
athletics
rock
check,
that
please.
is
Yes,
Yona
I
and
understand
true
what you're
rock
saying.
is me.
Who is
Yeah,
the
who's a
real
true
rock?
Who is true rock? At this point, Yona is almost entirely just gold.
That is
Who is the real
You
metal?
said athletics, right?
Athletics.
16.
Okay. She got a 13, so you tap. Oh, probably even less, actually. Yeah, she got a 10. So you tackle her easily to the ground. You guys go rolling across the ground, kicking up a bunch of dust and rock. And then you're both on the ground, almost indiscernible from each other. So he will have to make a wisdom check to see which one of you is which before trying to do whatever. But you are prone as a result of this.
Perfect.
Or like you're on the ground. Wiggles is on your shoulder, Winsler, and he's going to be grooming himself.
I don't think there's anything he can really do.
Mhm. That's fine.
No, actually, I will do something.
Oh.
I will send him
Mhm.
to. Wait, can I do that? No, I can't. Nope. He's
Okay,
gonna stick with
He's
me.
just grooming himself. There's a lot of dust. He's trying to get it off his beautiful fur coat.
Stick with me.
Mira, you're in the air above Winsler.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
I look around the worm. I look around the room, worried for the
There's-
worm. I look around the
there's no
room,
worm here.
worried for my friend, and I make a flying dive
Yeah.
towards Winsler. I'm
Okay.
going to give his hand a reassuring squeeze and cast Cure Wounds.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
So that is D8 plus 2, so you regain 5 hit points.
Yay.
And then I'm
Wonderful.
gonna use the rest of my movement to go up.
Absolutely. You Superman down, high five him. Winslow has to jump a little bit.
Did it.
Mhm.
And then you go straight up.
Yeah.
And awesome. Yona is now going to go. She's going to stand up and say, I'm the real Yona.
Oh god.
Oh no, not this
that
again.
one is the imposter. And Korka's gonna squint. And she's going to turn and try to cut you on the ground. Integrity.
No, I'm the real Yona.
Make a persuasion check.
It's like naming your Twitter at the real celebrity name. Like, that
Yeah.
makes you seem less real.
Deception, right?
Yeah.
20.
Oh shit.
Cool. Yona rolled a 5.
Oh yes.
Um,
Oh my
So-
god.
I'm just
Even I'm convinced.
You've successfully convinced him.
Serenap hanging
but she's-
off the end of the trident sticking out of his shoulder is also extremely confused.
But she is gonna still try to cut you with one of her arms. How is it 9?
Nope.
-4? -4.
Definitely
How's
not.
a fucking 5? Great. Yona, why are you dying?
Because you made her evil.
Faramel is going to continue dragging Kreska. You hear the door in the back creak open, and he's gonna say, "You're all doing great. I'll be right back."
Fucking
And
lies.
drag her
Hurry,
into
though!
the
Please
He won't
come
be
back.
see him
He's not coming
peace
back.
sign
Yeah.
as he drags her into the
We are
back hallway.
never seeing that man
or
again.
just through the door.
He is not coming back.
Winsler, it's your turn.
Uh,
You're on the bridge all alone.
Aw.
Aw.
It makes it sound so sad. Is there like a big chunk of the bridge that was broken off?
There's some small rubble on the bridge.
Good enough for
but
me.
The large
Gonna catapult that
Okay.
shit.
Where should have seen that one coming. At who?
Korca. Because I don't want to ruin the guise of Yona and Yona.
15.
I hate this. I hate this so much. Catapult,
Okay.
stop failing me.
Okay. What would you like to do?
I will use a bonus action though
Oh, to do
to
what?
move the Dust Devil right beside Korca.
Okay, absolutely. So now it's just kicking. So all the dust that was kicked up when Integrity
Yeah, so
Yona
now there's a
tackled
10-foot cloud of material.
Excellent.
That's just
so it's just
obscuring.
like a mess. This is a wonderful fight. Korca is going to walk over to Yona,
Which Yona?
who is by the edge, the fake Yona. To his perspective, the fake Yona.
Uh-oh.
11 plus... He doesn't have Bane. So 11 plus... So 19. And he's going to grab Yona by the throat
Oh,
and chuck her into the gold
oh my
below.
god!
As she screams an anguishing scream and very quickly sinks to the bottom of it.
Holy shit.
Okay, this is way too
Can I try
dark.
to
Oh, we know
fist
he
pump?
just murdered Integrity.
Yes, all of you think that he just chucked Integrity into the gold.
Where have I seen this before?
Can I yell?
he's then going
Great job,
to-
Korca.
He's then going to look at you and say, "Go get that wizard."
Ugh.
And then
Can I move or no? Because
It's not your turn.
but he told me to go. I can't
Yeah,
just
but it's not
stand
your
there.
turn, lady.
Okay.
Stand up. It's your turn.
Wait, was he within range of the Dust Devil?
Sure. How is a 19?
Of course. Still takes half.
He's jacked, dude.
1!
Okay.
Man, I am rolling shit tonight. It's the thought that counts.
Let me just cross Yona off. Great job, y'all.
Fuck yeah, trickery
Okay.
and deception.
Saranep, that's the team's motto. Saranep, you're still forked to the back of this dude. You just saw your cousin get thrown to her death. What do you want to do?
Okay. Can we just say that Patter has not been kind to Saraneph?
No, it has not.
Saraneph freezes and screams Integrity's name, lets go of the trident, lays on the ground, starts running towards where she had fallen over the edge.
Mhm.
Like in like a vain hope
Absolutely.
that she like survived somehow.
Yes.
Wow, this is a
You
true
see-
this is a true deception.
You see a scythe's hand grasp up out of the gold and slowly sink, Terminator
Does
style.
it get a thumbs up?
It does not give
Oh,
thumbs up.
damn it.
Sorry. And to your belief, you just witnessed your cousin drown in molten gold.
She's like shaking and she turns
Mhm.
and she raises her hand at Korca and uses
Mhm.
Scorching Ray.
Absolutely. The rock killer.
The Rock Killer.
Make your
She
attack.
swore she would never use this power again. But dark times have come.
And thus, Saraneth has come back to murder.
Pew 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 pew.
God damn it.
Make your attack rolls.
Yep.
I love this. This is good. This is good stuff.
I got a
y'all.
natural 20.
Oh shit.
Excellent.
The power of drama.
The power of drama. So wait, Scorching
Team
Ray,
Cousins is so good at killing
is-
rocks.
2d6. I'm hitting him with all 3 of the things,
Excellent.
and it's also a critical. So how many d6s is that?
You have to roll 3. You have to roll 2 more attacks
Mhm.
for the other rays.
Yes.
Okay. So roll for each one, and so
Yes.
each hit is a 2d6 though, or
Yes.
okay.
Because
Yeah.
you crit for 1, it would be 4d6.
Yeah, but you still need to roll to hit for the other 2.
Okay. So my second one hits with only a 16.
That does not hit. That one goes
Okay.
wide.
Next one is a 24.
24 super hits. So in your like
So one of them
grief,
was
It's
a
only
crit.
66 because you missed one.
yeah, so 66.
All together
66
66.
Yep.
Yes.
One critical.
Still
yeah,
a
that makes
lot.
sense. Okay.
That's a
so
lot.
That's still a lot.
yes, that
That killed a man.
I got a 27.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
I want to also
Um,
point out for dramatic effect that there are like tears running down her face.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Just like this scream echoes throughout the hall. Yeah, the 3 of you, for all intents and purposes, believe Integrity to be dead now. And Korca smirking and turning back to where you, Winsler, were, Sereneth fell to the ground and like ran over to the edge where Integrity, Yona actually, fell off and kind of turns and out of her hands blasts Korca with these two large blasts of fire. And it kind of breaks off large chunks of his back, revealing like gold and platinum.
Soft, chewy
and,
interior.
Emeralds just like scattered throughout him. The soft, chewy interior of
'cause
Korca.
it's just a chocolate bar.
All part of a balanced breakfast.
And as those like pieces of rock fall away from him, they immediately like the rubble of it kind of just like attaches to his feet due to this like magnetism.
He got them boots.
This is no time for that. Integrity. You just witnessed your cousin
I believe you fucking died.
What you want to do? You were issued the command to go fetch Faramel.
So Korka's facing away from me right now?
Yes, he is.
Okay. So I'm going to walk towards like where Faramel went, but like just slowly. But while I'm doing that, I'm going how do potions work? Because like I have the fire potion, or like the fire potion that I made from How does that work?
You just drink it.
And I become a fiery
overlord? You get fire breath.
Oh,
What?
I get
You get fire breath.
Okay, then
The same way Winsler casts like dragon's breath on the cat.
Oh, okay.
He
that
has
makes
a
sense.
name.
How far away is Korca from me?
He was standing like right next to you. So he's probably like 10 feet away at this point.
Okay. I would like to drink it and
Absolutely. And breathe fire.
breathe fire towards him.
Sip it like a fine wine.
Absolutely. He will make a dexterity saving throw. That's an 11. So how much damage has it been?
Huh?
How much damage is Dragon's Breath? 3d6. So roll 3d6 fire damage, please.
10.
10. Excellent.
Sorry.
So as he gets blasted by Sereneth, and then you ingest this potion and breathe fire at him, the three of you kind of have a pause. It's like, why is his closest confidant breathing fire on him? And some of the rock on his back melts away.
Ew.
Up next is Wiggles.
I'm gonna have him run up to Korca
Okay.
and just like, you know how when like an animal just kind of like climbs all over a person and they can't get the animal off. I want to do that just to like disorient him.
Give me an acrobatics check.
Disorient him. Ooh,
Cat
that's
acrobatics.
an 18.
Absolutely. He just like scampers on up. He has so many, like, it's like a cat tower, like a little cat fortress. Like he just has so many little nooks and crannies to clamber on. And it's just like all around him. Mira, you're in the air observing all of this. What would you like to do?
Okay. Horrified, I raise my shaking hands together into a prayer symbol and then point them at Korca,
wow.
and I'm going to be casting Sacred Flame, so that is a dex save from him.
Whoa.
What? Whoa. What prayer do you say?
Please
Fucking
kill
Christ.
this guy, please kill this guy, please kill this guy!
How's a natural 1?
That will not do it, so that's
Okay.
a d8 of damage.
That's
I
1d8
can't
radiant
roll that
damage.
low
sweet.
when I'm
5
using
radiant
catapult.
damage.
Woohoo!
Excellent.
Great job.
Okay.
team.
Up next is going to be, it would be Winsler, but with his dying breath, Korca is going to slam the heart of gold onto the ground.
Don't do that. It's
And
your precious
yell.
item.
And yell, and he falls to his knees. The fork clatters off of him. The fork flies off of him. All the rubble that was like attached to his feet fly off of him. You all feel like that pull kind of reverse. Mira, you kind of get flung back in the air a little bit. The rest of you kind of feel like pushed back like a couple inches, nothing severe, but just like this strong magnetic pulse just went off of him, and he's going to smash the heart of gold into the ground and yell in primordial Winsler, collapse.
Well, shit.
and then is going to personally collapse onto the ground. And the roof of this room is going to begin falling
Okay,
down.
that's not what I
I need all of you to
expected.
make dexterity saving throws.
Does
That
being in
ain't
the
what
air
I-
impact
Mira,
that
make
in any
your-
way?
I would say, pardon?
Does being in the air impact that in any way?
I would say that that's a disadvantage
Okay.
on it because you're
Oh,
very
fuck.
close.
Well, my first roll was a critical fail, so I mean, I'll roll the other one, but yeah, okay. Question about, like, is a
no.
critical fail always a critical fail with our house rules, including on saving throw? Okay, coolio.
Uh-oh.
I fucked up.
No.
So I rolled a 6, but
No, sorry. It's not.
Okay,
You add your bonuses.
okay, so that's a 5.
What the rest of you?
I rolled
Okay.
a 6, but I'm gonna take on my lucky, please.
Absolutely.
My first time. That is a 18, please.
Okay. Winsler, what
Natural 20.
you get? Okay.
I got a 16.
Okay. Need more dice.
Cool.
Oh no, we're all gonna die.
How do I levitate to avoid taking damage and still end up probably dying? This is so unsurprising.
Wait, so did Korca hit it on, like, the rock ground or on the bridge ground?
Like the bridge ground, which is connected to the wall. Like it's just all one piece of carved stone.
Oh, so the bridge is rock, not wood.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why would the bridge be wood? Jeez,
I don't know,
these are
this
rock
entire
people.
time I thought
Wow,
it was.
what poor Rockman. What?
That's trash.
What'd you do?
I get to roll 2 more, but it's still trash.
Well, that's fine. We all get to have something that's trash every
Because
once in a while.
Korca is trash.
At least he didn't roll ones 3 times in a row. Oh wait, he did he?
So that's a total of to everyone who got less than 15. So I think that's integrity. You failed. So everything,
No.
everyone except
no,
Mira.
Integrity didn't fail.
I didn't fail.
Everyone except Mira takes 7 damage as rubble falls upon you. Mira, you take 14 as like a giant rock smashes you out
Wait,
of
what
the air.
happens to me again?
A rock hits you, like some minor rubble
If I
as
had
you like
failed
dodge
that,
out
I
of the
would
way.
have died.
Mhm.
How much hit points?
7. But like the rocks fall into the gold beneath, splashing it everywhere, getting it on all the surfaces. The 2 balconies kind of collapse. The back doors where Faramel fled out of are now completely blocked
Great.
with stone. And the bridge is collapsing.
Oh,
Great.
great.
Like as a giant piece of rubble smashes into it.
What about the heart?
I need everyone to...
Is it
The heart is on the ground next to Korca.
okay?
Who is on the bridge.
closest to Korca?
Probably you. You or Serenepth.
Before
Serenepth, your fork is on the ground, like at your feet, or like if you're on your knees, it's like in front of you because it got flung away from him. What would you all like to do? Please, what are all of you doing as this room is collapsing?
I want to
This is an urgent matter.
so the bridge is collapsing. I'm on the triangle right now,
Yes.
close to the bridge that is starting to
Yes.
collapse.
Yes.
The heart of gold is on the bridge close to Korca. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
So then I'm
Close
going
to where the bridge is starting to crack.
So then I'm going to speed out towards the door, like the back door,
Mm-hmm.
passing towards the heart of gold and see if I can grab it along.
Make an athletics check.
We all know I'm best at that.
Ultimate jock.
Using my lucky again, please.
Wow. You've never used it and now used it twice within like 10
Taste
minutes.
of power.
Perfect. 20. Because
20. Yeah, you sprint by and like pick it up like a fumbled.
like a
Quick, someone tell
rugby
me.
ball.
Tell me the world equivalent of rugby though. This world's equivalent of rugby because it's not called rugby.
Hug me.
You pick up the heart of gold like hug me ball, like your favorite hug me player. Dad took you to see once. And just sprint on down. So Mira, you're in the air. You got knocked onto the ground, I'll say.
Okay.
Windsor, you are like on your butt on this collapsing bridge. same as you, Mira. You're like on the ground on this collapsing bridge. Saraneth, you are the only one left on the platform with the throne. What would you like to do? This room is collapsing quickly.
Yeah. So. Do I understand now, obviously, that this is integrity and not...
I think it would be fairly clear at this point that it is integrity, yes. Actually, integrity, if you wanted to, like, drop your disguise, even.
Nope. Not yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think you can make an insight check.
I think with this, Saraneth is just gonna take a breath and just try and go through one of the side doors to get out of the room.
The side doors are completely blocked.
Fuck. Well, I mean, we know that
So
the heart...
The heart has been picked up like a lovely hug me ball, and is being ran down the bridge. So you have the bridge ahead of you. So on either side of the wall, there's these like balcony sections that have doors going out from there. I don't know if you have flight or
I'm
levitation.
still levitating.
I don't think levitation.
I do still have levitating.
I don't think levitating could get you over there because I don't know if you can move horizontally.
I do not. I cannot.
Or you could fling yourself up there. That could work. Or you could just fling yourself towards like the main entrance, I would say. Those would probably be your easiest ways of getting out.
I think at this point I just... Main entrance. Why not?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna fucking javelin myself and pole vault.
Absolutely. Give me that good. No, I don't think you're not... This isn't a critical thing. I don't think you need to make a check for this one. You can absolutely do it under less intense circumstances. You're not trying to hit a small target. So you fling yourself with high velocity towards the front door. Mira and Winsler, how do you want to...
I'm getting off the ground as soon as possible.
Okay.
It is collapsing.
And you're still flying, so you can fly away. Winsler.
Towards the main entrance, please.
I need you to make an athletics check as you run.
Oh, fuck.
If you want to run.
My short, stubby legs are not good enough for this. That's an athletics?
Yes.
Oh, great. Bye, everybody. That's a 13.
A 13. So the three of you, integrity, as you run down the hall, this bridge, you see Saraneth go like slingshot by you, and Mira just kind of float like a bird, fly past you. And you look behind and see Winsler like stumbling as the bridge behind him is collapsing.
Can I grab onto him with my flying, and because he's so light?
Make a strength check.
Uh-oh. I will weigh you down.
That is a 5.
Okay. So Saraneth, integrity, you guys make it off of the bridge. As you see Mira try to grab Winsler like under his arms and then drop out of the air. Mira, make a dexterity save, please. To grab onto the edge of the collapsing bridge.
Can I cast Featherfall?
That's a natural 20.
You can.
Oh, never mind. You made it.
But so Mira's clinging onto the edge of the bridge. It has stopped collapsing. And you all can help them get up. Integrity, you're still Yona-esque.
Yeah, but I'm going to help
them. You have
them.
the Heart of Gold. Okay.
I'm going to help them with my other hand.
You still look like Yona, is my point.
Well, I'm going to say, I'm going to help you guys. It's me, Integrity.
Okay. Easy as that. No problems. You
Can I insight check
pull
that?
them up.
Saraneth is going through a fucking whirlwind
I'm
right
kidding,
now.
I'm kidding.
You hear Integrity's voice. Saraneth, the tears are there. You're like, what is this trauma? What is this foolish trauma I'm experiencing?
No, I'm gonna help the immediate danger of Mira and Winsler possibly falling, and then I'm gonna have an episode of great emotional confusion. Let's go, kids.
Okay.
It's very polite to like postpone the mental breakdown.
That's how she was raised. Let's go.
And you see in this main hallway, the large Imperial guards have been destroyed. And the root newts are kind of recuperating. It seems like they've taken heavy losses. Blub looks over towards you. And first of all, Carla, are you still just going to be looking like Yona?
No, at this time I'm going to switch to Integrity.
Okay. I was like, this is not good. And he's going to, as roots are wont to do, sprint towards you. and say, "Where's Kreska? Were you successful? Where's Kreska?" And looks incredibly worried.
Kreska went with Fairmel, but we don't know where they are. They left through one of the doors out there.
He yells for a few of his troops to go search the Imperial quarters. And we're going to... The camera leaves the group with that.
Lakitu, come back.
Kind of.
Wait, before that, can I put the Heart of Gold in my backpack?
Ben, shut the fuck
Sure.
up.
What do
The
you
camera
mean?
kind of... The camera kind
Who
of...
else has been recording
leaves
this?
group. Please let me finish this. The camera pans, or not, it like pans away down this hallway, showing the shot of like the group slowly getting smaller at the end of this hallway, and like goes by these recuperating root newts as they kind of scramble to go search for their captain and Faramel. You see Flo and Bean and all those great newts that you've come to love over the course of this year of arc. And we see the circular waterfall with the aquamarine water and the bright orange stone underneath it. And then it cuts to black.
Who turned out the
And
lights?
then
I can't see.
Benjamin, I'm gonna strike you down.
Hey,
I have
Luke?
to. You make it so
Hey,
easy.
Luke? Luke,
Hi.
I have to ask,
Hi, what's up?
why was Sereneth your punching bag?
I'm not done yet, so let me finish. So it cuts to black, and then we see a small, like a cavern still, but this one's on the surface. And out of it, you can see like small, wooden planks that are like this bright purple colored, wood with like green, and they're kind of arranged almost like a platform over top of a chasm with running water below. There's the dark orange stone. In the distance, you can see just like this endless forest. It seems that this cavern's like on the top of a mountain or a hill somewhere. And you can hear like falling water, like a waterfall nearby. And the wall, there's like desks and like workstations and stuff that are set up like almost like similar to what we see at Wildcliff in people's offices or in the classrooms, like this, just like an office almost, or just like a workstation, a workshop. But it seems to be old. It's covered in layers of like pollen and dead leaves and vines, and just like it's partially flooded and the wood is rotting. And then the far wall behind this kind of scene breaks open, and you see a brown-haired, kind of ragged-looking, middle-aged man with a red wooden staff pulling chains, and behind him, dragging on the ground, is an unconscious blue newt. And he's going to look around at this open cavern and say, "Time to get back to work." And that's the end of Pitter Patter.
Actually, no, because then we have the epilogue of Patter where we actually get home.
The walk through the portal.
The walk to the portal in the forest.
We have to go
That's
get
where we're ending
artists.
for
We have
this
to...
episode.
Can I just say that the
There's
second
a lot
that
of loose
everything...
ends that have not been tied up yet.
Okay, here's one loose end tied up. The second everything calms down, Sereneth pulls Integrity into a hug, and she does not let go.
We're doing it next time. We're doing it.
No,
Don't
the hug
worry,
happens
everybody.
now.
It's happening. It happened as the camera
This
left.
finale
Yes,
is not
Integrity
a finale yet, Luke.
It's
The
not
finale
final.
needs another finale. We need an epilogue to the finale, please.
We need to get home.
All the great books do it.
Sarah,
We're
can
doing
you
it
do the
now.
outro?
Sure. Hey everyone, hope you enjoyed this episode of Trials and Trebuchets. If you did, it would really mean a lot for us if you were to leave us a rating or a review on whatever podcatcher app you use. If you want to see art, previews for future episodes, and other cool behind-the-scenes content, you can follow us on Instagram or Twitter at Trials and Trebs. We also have a super fun Discord server, and if you'd like to join and chat with some really awesome people, talk about the podcast, talk about whatever, you can find the link to our Discord server on both of our social media pages. Thanks so much.
Thank you everyone for listening this week. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.